having a screen uses a lot of battery power. Caught it. Right. Let's try this one and see what happens. This one is like 3 times bigger. This one's going to be huge.
So this time I put a little face cut in it so that way the branch would hinge and hold on instead of just falling off real quick, like being lopped off. And it worked pretty good. It hinged over, even though this is a dead tree. It's only been dead a couple of months. Still had a lot of flexibility in the wood that worked out perfect. And I like to cut off all my stubs because if you leave too many stubs, they just get in the way. I only leave stubs that are key stubs that I actually need, maybe to stand on to take a break once in a while, or to fasten a rope to, or to use as a rappel point. But other than that, if you leave too many stubs on the tree, they just get in the way. And you'll be lowering branches or doing something and your branch will get hung on it. And it's just better to keep the tree nice and clean like a pole. Just leave a few key stubs that you actually need.
That one swung around nice. You're all clear. All clear.
Climbed all the way above my tie-in point for my climb line, which is a 150 footer. This tree's about 150 feet tall. Anyways, tallest tree in the neighborhood, stands head and shoulders above all the rest. Too bad it died though. It probably had a large demand for water, and the 10, 11 years of drought we had probably didn't help it either.
All clear.
That right there is my 150-foot speed line, and it's only got about 20 feet on the ground. I'm about 20 feet from the top, so that tree's at least 150 feet tall. I'm way up. I'm just going to keep trimming off limbs and advancing the rope up the tree to get it higher, so when we pull the top out, it's not such a big top. I like it when I get up to the part of the tree where I can just use my hand saw. It's so quiet and serene, and you're up there really high. You can see the horizon for quite a ways. No sound of a chainsaw.
All clear still.
Yeah, the handsaw is nice and light, but sometimes I just break out the chainsaw because it's so much faster, especially if I'm in the right position where I can get a bunch of branches all at once. Might as well, it's on my belt. Might as well use it since I got it. At this stage, I abandoned the speed line down below me to pull the top out. I'm just going to push the top out. It's about 10 feet below me, the speed line.
That one's super healthy. That's what a Douglas fir is supposed to look like. This one right here has hardly got any twigs. Hardly any green. It's probably gonna die.
Right in the drop zone.
Well, I'm ready for the 026.
Well, after lowering down my MS201TC, I pulled up my old 026, and then I turned my camera off, and I forgot to shoot all the footage. I cut about 3 massive chunks down that were like 8 foot long with the 026. So here I am. I just missed that shot, missed all that footage because I didn't have my camera on. So I just lowered down my 026, and now I'm pulling up my MS461, my souped up MS461, which is super loud. That thing screams. Now, what you see me doing here, making these massive face cuts and not using a rope to pull them over, you only want to do that when you know what you're doing. And also there was a slight lean in the direction I'm actually falling, which was totally to my advantage. And that is not always the case. So in this instance, it worked. Okay, well, see the way the tree looks like it's leaning like that? That's because of the fisheye lens. I have it on wide mode on my GoPro Hero. That's actually, that tree is straight up and down. But it looks like it's leaning because of the fisheye effect. And also, the battery gave up on me right when this tree fell over. I mean, like just a couple seconds before the tree went over, the battery gave up. And that's happened to me about 10 times over the years. I used 2 batteries today, and I guess it wasn't enough juice. Well, there it is. It landed exactly where I wanted it, on top of some logs that we laid down, and it supported, the tip is about 2 feet off the ground. There's good ground clearance on this thing, make it easy to cut it up.